Hello everybody, welcome. I'm still not 100% yet, just letting you know. And you can see my new little accessory that I got right above me right here. Do you see that? We got a new pillow up here. Yeah. Well, let's get started with Danganronpa, shall we? Now, if anybody doesn't know, or I'm going to be telling throughout the stream, I am still sick, speaking of. You guys are gonna see me take a shot of my medicine. So, before the stream, since I'm gonna be talking a lot, might as well take my medicine right now. Alright, give me a second. I want to give away. Oh, Jesus, that's bitter. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I'm glad that I have a chaser. And my chaser is a popsicle. Okay. Because my AC still not fixed. And me and my mommy today, we got a little surprise in the morning. We have got newborn puppies. That's right. 2 newborn puppies. One's gonna be mine, one's gonna be hers. Now I'm gonna have 3 dogs. You know those crazy cat ladies? Well, I'm a crazy dog lady. So, yeah. Okay, so. Sorry, I didn't let no one ahead in advance. No, I would be streaming today. Again, 2 newborn puppies. Lots of work for a new first-time mother. Okay, now we are set. We are ready. We are set, and now we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, so if no one knows where we were at last time, we were about to enter the chamber to the punishment time. As you can see, look, there you go. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Literally, all we have to do is just, we can talk with everyone if we want. I might not be able to do Mikan's voice, though, out of all people. No.
I haven't been helpful at all. I couldn't even figure out an estimate time of death. I'm sorry, I'm such a useless piece of trash.
Okay, so never mind.
Hi. Hiyoko. It must be my fault after all. Then I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let's proceed. Hey. Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward, and then we need to end this once and for all.
Jeez. I already figured this, but it's best if we don't rely on Monami all that much. She's just saying stupid things, and it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good. Okay. Got my TV was on.
I'm gonna do it!
Hey, what are you whining about? Hurry and get this over with already, and then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back.
This is bad.
Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already. Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but. It's about time I show my serious side. Jeez, how troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our own fallen comrades. And of course, Nagito, all the way over there. Just as I thought. This particular incident? Oops. Can we continue this later? Right? We can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual. Alright, now let's get into this. Right. Ooh. Roar. Or how my husband says, roar. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping mouth of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, yeah. The elevator began its steep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say or to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. Ding! The elevator door opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. I walked into that place. Who keeps messaging me? Give me a second. Okay.
My. It feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey.
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother? What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. Let's begin the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
Hello, Victoria. Hi. And so the curtain of the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was a mood maker of our group. And when I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Saonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come into terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those 2 is among us. Dun, 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 dun. I definitely can't believe it. Give me a second. My mic is acting up. Give me a second. You're gonna hear me struggling. Okay, there we go. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not... Give me a second. Okay. I thought it was my mom calling me because we have newborn puppies upstairs. So yeah, like newborn puppies as in they were just born last night. My mommy's Pomeranian, she was a champ. She got pregnant by one of my Pomeranians. That's... Oops. I am okay. Still recuperating a bit. I got hay fever. Plus I got a cold. So I was like, I felt like I got the flu in the middle of spring. But I was getting like a bunch of allergy stuff, so yeah. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter what that cost. For our sake, for our friend's sake, for Ibuki, and for Hiyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yeah, you know, it says that it has begun, but honestly speaking, it hasn't begun yet. Honestly, it hasn't. Okay. I don't even know if it's saved. Let me just check. Okay. Okay. Just need to check. Just need to check. It's always good to check. Finish preparations. Yes! Ah.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
For me, I have my theories.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
Hey, boy!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna
Hello, new
confuse the
viewer.
heck
Hello,
out of us,
hello.
aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Oh? What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't.
That ain't how dreams work. If that was how dreams worked, all of our dreams would be made to reality.
He's the first witness. Why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
I haven't tried this flavor
The
yet.
hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from the symptoms. We immediately
This is so
headed over
refreshing.
to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time.
This is also catching me up because it's been like about, I think, 2 to 3 weeks since I played Danganronpa, so I have my hunches of who it is, who done it, but I don't know.
Of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hip bag on their head, climbing a stepladder. Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime? I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing
It's
the
hard
headband
things,
on their
Victoria.
head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel. Why the motel? Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. The only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
That was refreshing. That was good.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital.
And because I'm still sick, I am going to be drinking orange juice.
So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Oh, come on. Get your
Don't
head out
say
of the
it like
gutter.
that and confuse
Oh,
people.
my God.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hip bag. So I
Really,
immediately
the
let
hair
music-
didn't give it away? I swear, in anime world, I
But
think
the door
that
wouldn't open.
their hair
Since we
looks
had
like,
no
you know,
other option,
average
the four of
people's
us
hair.
broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I
You're
understood
welcome.
it very easily.
You're
Well, it's
welcome.
clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Why would he lie?
Sorry.
Why?
I'm only being impartial right now.
Why would he
The
lie?
story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
How is it suspicious?
If you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Yeah, sure.
Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Which is what?
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
It's who confuses us and makes matter. Okay. It's just as Katsuichi said. Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it! I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now, thanks to that. Yeah, we are. I know which one it is.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, and the fact that Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only...
No, that's not it.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitated means it probably is Hajime's fault.
I got this, guys.
Hajime's testimony is clear.
if Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the body means it probably is Hajime's fault.
And so we begin with this whole thing.
Hajime's
testimonies.
if Hajime's, and the fact that Ibuki,
That would also be a...
I don't think I can deny it. After all,
why would Hajime,
Well, obviously,
did Hajime kill both?
the fact that the body.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Got it. I already knew what I needed to press. It's just,
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it.
ain't that the truth?
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well,
He's trying to kill
since we're
time.
opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
It really isn't.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important,
For who?
especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time.
I know, honestly,
Well,
yes.
I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
No.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occur in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
No, not really.
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Right.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I could have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
Exactly. Unless, you know, you
That's
strung her
why the
up
killer
and killed her
stalled
right
for
then
time
and
by
there.
making the
And
music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
yeah,
If that's
they
the
were.
case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why is it gonna be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Honestly, it is a bad joke.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
I guess. The killer inside the music room, he could obviously think so too. But is that really it? I don't know. The glop, I guess.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken broomstick?
No.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
No, I
So
think
they
that's
looked like
wrong.
they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay, I don't know exactly.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still
I'm
inside
guessing.
the music venue. By locking the door.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Huh, I knew it. I was right.
Wait a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. It's probably. Hello, explosion? I'm gonna say glue?
I see!
I mean, what else can it be? It's closed. It's keeping things closed.
Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yes,
Yeah. I think so too.
I am fine.
It had a firm gel.
Thank you for checking in.
And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Hello, Octa. Welcome.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's
I
not.
believe it is not something one typically eats.
She just put it in her mouth.
Glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched.
Yeah, I had to go to
Closed door. They must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
Warzone. I haven't played Warzone before, but
And
sure, I'll check it out.
A glob of glue
I was in the
stuck where
hospital
door was stuck.
because I did not know what was wrong with me
It fits perfectly.
because I felt faint
You can just stick
and
them together
well,
with glue.
I fainted right before the stream. So my husband took me to the hospital. Finally, when I woke up, like I think 30 minutes
The
later,
killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
they told me I got hay fever, and also I got hay
What'd you
fever
say?
because of my allergies.
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found
And
seem really obvious?
I also
Almost unnaturally
was
so?
close to developing the flu.
It was so
So
obvious that
yeah,
it
they gave me
makes
some
more
pills and
sense to
everything.
think
So
the
now I
door
have like a little
faces
tickle in my
the
throat.
version.
So I'm fine, guys.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
Duh.
Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Wow. Ultimate
Apologize to
Yakuza
Miss
fell for
Sonia
a trap.
And me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
What? Oh, right. Right.
Kind of
He did. He
world.
actually did that.
Both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Yes.
So,
Yes, I'm
during
absolutely
the
fine.
10 minutes Hajime
Now I'm
left
just
the
taking
venue,
over-the-counter
killer
stuff, you know, like
murdered
Day
Yoko
12,
and
Robitussin.
created a closed space.
So yeah.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
I also couldn't eat.
Even quick work has limits.
I was that like weak, so I had to be drinking like a bunch of broth.
Speed for a slowpoke like me.
If
What?
they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
Yes.
And when you went back with everyone else, Kyoko's body was there too, right?
I know how it was done.
But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time.
Yes.
When Kyoko was actually killed earlier.
I think so too. Hmm?
just review?
Yes.
Of course, the body.
That's
wasn't
my
revealed on its
theory
own.
too.
The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
Yeah, that.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
That scrap was stuck onto the baton lighting at the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. I already figured out what it is, Hachime! The moment that I saw it, I'm just like, hey, that's... I'm just like, there you go. I don't know what it's called. So. And there it goes. Nope, I missed. Woo! There we go. No. No. Wait. Okay. Oh! Okay. No, it's not that. They're all elves. No, it's hey, there it is. No! Ah! Oh my god. So many things are happening! There's no A's, but we get that A out of the way. Same thing with that W. And a P. So close. P-A-A-A. R's. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Sheesh. There's no peace. There's no peace. Oh my god, so many casualties. So many casualties! Yep. E. E. B. E. 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 Okay. No, I want R. So many casualties. Oh my god. How was I supposed to prevent that? Oh, so close. Oh, I can get so many just at once. Oh. R. Dang it! There, go.
I got it!
Complete!
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
Yes, it is, sir. Yes, sir.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
So, Octa, how are you?
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper. See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearance?
Yes.
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Scrap of paper stuck to the baton lining that was wallpaper that was found in the storage room. It's connected to the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body. if I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. It should, but will it? Alright, let's give it a try. Oh god, this. Focusing, 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 focusing. Question 1. Why did Hiyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? Question 2. What did the killer use to hide her body? Okay. The wallpaper! Usually not good for these games. Just... Oh. Oh my god. Question 3. Alright. How did the killer hide her body with the wall? They formed the wall. They covered the pillar. Covered the pillar!
It's all coming together.
Of course it is. It's all coming together while giving me a freaking heart attack.
Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there.
Oh, that's messed up.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music video.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
The crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to peel off that wallpaper
and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note,
I think Hiyoko was killed
it's
first.
about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
Mm-hmm.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
But why did they only do 3? I mean 2. The reason the killer imitated the 2 victims in that movie, I should be able to explain it now. To mix up the killing order, to let their accomplice escape, because they like movies, to hide the weapon.
Crap!
Yep, and I'm dead. Yay! I died! No! I want to say no.
We will never give up!
Let's say no. Okay.
Got it.
But it would have taken...
No, the body was all...
We just speed everything along. There we go. Okay. There we go. Mix up the killing order?
I see! The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
Oh wait, didn't I do that prediction? I'm so dumb. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
Wait, wasn't like Ibuki's body slightly warmer, which means she wasn't deceased for that long?
Crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see.
I concur.
You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself.
I love it.
right?
Impossible.
That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
No chance.
It's getting annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyways, if this continues, we're gonna talk in circles. I think it's best to clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Ah,
Were there even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor.
But she was like sitting or something.
So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Weak, weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor,
come on.
was there any sign she stepped on something?
There we go.
I agree with that. Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Exactly.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
They must have sliced the jugular downward or
Ibuki
something.
stepped on her blood.
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Can you believe that?
Underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Gundam!
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Why is he denying this?
You have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good rhyme. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
But why are you fighting this?
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Ah, great.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never... Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where I start suffering, guys.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor. You can't step on blood that was never there.
Damn it!
I know!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. See you next nightmare.
Oh, this sucks!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about what did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about... Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just a... Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood.
Seriously,
on Ibuki's feet
I can't cut this first one for some
Try to
reason.
remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice
I don't even
nightmare?
know why it's taking so long to cut these. It usually never takes me this long.
His feet belong to Hiyoko. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there.
They cleaned it
Just
out.
about 1. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Seriously.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Oh. I don't know how to do these strikes. I swear I don't know how to do these strikes.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about. Did you see a nice nightmare?
It takes at least 3 strikes to get one of these things.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just a... Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Ugh.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime
That
scene.
time it took 4
There was
times.
No, you can't step on blood that was never there. Just a... Did you see a nice nightmare?
Ugh. Seriously, this is gonna take forever.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just... Did you see a nice nightmare?
Oh, wait. I'm so dumb.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Damn it!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belong... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood.
Damn, that was not the right answer.
The blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha!
I'm trying to figure this out.
Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the
Nope, not that one either.
You're saying the
I
blood
got a
on
bunch of
Ibuki's
chances.
feet belonged to Hiyoko?
Stepladder,
Ha!
no.
Impossible!
Candle, no.
Try to remember the crime
Floor,
scene.
maybe.
There was no blood on the floor.
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Break.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Moment he said, "Look at the crime scene." It's been a while since I even looked at that crime scene. How the heck was I supposed to remember?
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
That streak. I forgot about that streak.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Yes.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Miko,
Okay, but why
none
did
of
they?
us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe that heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikan's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
For now.
Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
This one tastes
Can't
good.
you just shut up and back off?
Honestly.
Now then, let
Like,
us
Gundam,
begin
I
with
love
the-
you, but seriously.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
What?
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
What the heck?
Why me?
Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's dead, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive.
Maybe, maybe not.
When Hajime first discovered her, she was just pretending to be dead.
How? She was suspended in the air!
Waited until Hajime left. That's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plans.
Honestly.
Let's see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
Oh god.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, just what was that video Hajime saw?
We have no idea. Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Yes.
Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
Yes. Maybe.
I don't know anything about that.
Who knows? Maybe.
Say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Oh dear lord.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Or does it?
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
It was a live broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
You may see that video.
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement.
Right?
And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Yes.
I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Of course. Give me a second.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Wait. I need to do something. Give me a second, guys. Oops. It's okay. It's okay. At least you showed up. Hello, Aiko. Nice to see you. Actually got a new prop for my background. Guys, it's this pillow. Alright? All I have to say is that my daughter has been trying to steal this pillow from me, and I don't like it. Ready? Here we go. I found this. I found this. Isn't it cute? Oh! It's a Juko Enoshima pillow. I found it. It was really cheap. Well, with the way America is right now, it's considered cheap. But yeah, I found it. And I got it for a really cheap price. Usually if I find those at anime conventions, because you know. Yeah, but in anime conventions, those type of pillows would be like, I think like 30. it would be like 30 to 50 bucks. But I actually found it for $10, guys. $10. Yeah. There's a Japanese cafe that sells merch. Either third-party merch or legitimate merch. And I found the pillow. It was my friend's birthday. 2 days ago. So yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember.
And what about the others?
Okay, hold on.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Would it be Mikan's alibi?
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease,
I never noticed that the hamsters are like,
if nobody
woosah.
has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
I think it was supposed to be the alibi part or the.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my...
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has
I think. Yes, I guessed right. Hey, I guessed right on the first try.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
It was the Mikan truth bullet. Oh yeah.
Hey,
There you go.
what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of parchment.
It's the one where Ibuki hung herself and
It's not like that. She just came to tell
and,
me Naruto's condition had improved.
what's her name?
And we went to the hospital to
Hiyoko,
afterward. So we were
passed
together
away.
until
Yeah.
right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual
Yeah.
time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
Right. Yeah.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Taking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process.
Seems a little fishy.
Was that
It's sus.
the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, thanks.
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Yeah, thanks. The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside the trap set up by one of us? If so, then what kind of trap is it? It's time for part 2! Give me a second, guys.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The mod sponsors sure look good. Don't characterize me as someone who lives off mod spas. And here's some change time. There we go. I'm back. I'm back, guys. Okay. Right, you tell me, yeah, Hajime. And here's some chance time. How? What? What's that? What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is going to give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like redheaded stepchild who's boss. That's 99. While you were whining, your time already run out, so please make your appeal simple. How about 3,000 words or so? That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on. If your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then I'm Izumi, magical girl star Izumi. I'm an itsy bitsy girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez. And I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. There's something else. These two are like a really weird, depressing bunch, you know? Trial! Resume. Okay. Give me a second, guys.
I'm Monami. Once again,
Milk isn't
I
sweet,
think
Monami.
it's
It's right.
a reasonable situation.
Unless it's flavored. That's true.
Seriously,
Have you ever tried coffee
these
milk?
guys
Oh my
are
god,
real
it's so good.
unreasonableness. Why
It's like
did it
just
turn
as good
out
as banana
like
milk.
this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
That's gross.
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Right? Like, café con leche is good, but coffee milk tastes like café con leche, alright? Like some weird couple. Oh my god, no. No, if they're saying siblings, that it's not a couple at all. No. Not unless it's Orin High School Host Club's Hikaru and Kaoru. Now, for some reason, I can see that happening, and it's so messed up. I think it has something to do with early 2000s BLs, aka boy loves, that sometimes it would be a younger person and their friend's father, or they're actually siblings, full-blooded siblings, or they're half-siblings, or they're step-siblings. Something like that. Hell no. When I see no spelled like that, like no, I think of like Felix from Stray Kids, like oh no. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. No, hell no, not the inside. I know, right? Yeah. Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in here.
Of course it got quiet, real
Did
quiet.
I confuse you?
I know, for me, I can't deal with the
So,
incest. I know.
I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the invitation would have been perfect.
What
So
invitation?
why didn't they do that?
What invitation?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking
Wait,
about
no,
it
wait.
again. He's totally right. It feels incomplete.
It does!
Didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of
It's okay.
Kuma's
It's okay.
rule.
It's not just that. Come on. Try to remember the content of the movie.
More like, we want to use our last remaining brain cell
About the
for
lion
something
that got
useful.
killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
I love it. Common household duct tape. Shouldn't it be
Maybe
gray?
it's a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably
There, that's
it,
as much.
but that attitude is what makes
Okay,
us feel
okay.
incomplete.
Okay, let me just.
If
Okay, so-
falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning,
There we go. We got it. We got it. We got
they
it. We
should
got
have
half.
taken steps to properly
Right, we
imitate.
got half, right? Yeah.
But if we never
good?
realized it was a
Is it
half-assed
good?
imitation,
Is it good?
their entire plan
Is it
would have
good?
been completely useless.
I think we're good. We're good, right?
What are you
Okay.
trying to say?
We're good.
Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Wow. Oh, down,
saying
down. Okay, down, down, down,
Yoko's
down.
murder wasn't.
What?
There.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details. Like what?
They were good, right?
For example,
Hmm?
why did Ryoko
Good,
go
right?
to the music venue?
I'm not sure.
So, you're saying the truth
Alright.
behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Well, Dark Davis are getting riled up. Why Hiyoko went to the music venue, if that's the key to all this? I need to find out, no matter what the cost. Would it be the Wizard of Monami?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way
Cool.
to know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
How?
That's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Nope, that's not it. I feel like it's the one for her own free show will.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it.
Here.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Will of causality.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Maybe the motel room
Wait,
key.
you know that?
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Ah.
If that's
Ah.
maybe she got abducted by the killer.
It's okay.
No, maybe.
Oh God.
She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the
Will of causality.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way you know that!
Would it be summoned
Maybe the
her?
killer
No, it's not summoned. There's something about it.
Crap!
Can't figure it out.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way you know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Not abducted.
Maybe. She went of her own free will.
Got it.
I agree with that.
I knew it was the motel room key. I knew it.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
Wrong phone.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have tried to lock.
Nice. I just saw the pictures.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
No, that's true.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
Right, right.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose. Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No.
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough.
Right. Yeah, no, I got you.
I'll shut you
Not the
up right
victims.
now. Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her. Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Wait.
There's only one reason kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was abducted, right?
You scared the living crap out of me!
Damn it!
You!
The killer was the one who locked the door!
I'm all nervous because the
So what
pups.
if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later! There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Yoko's
Oh, thank you. I'm not supposed to touch them yet because it's not midnight.
She even had the key.
Huh?
Hold on!
Thank
Try
you.
remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was
I feel like
abducted,
it
right?
was.
My gut is totally right after
I was there
all.
to expect me. Oh. Thank you!
Damn it!
Thank you. For me, I became
The
also
killer
a new
was the one
pet
who locked the
parent.
door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
I don't even know which one it
There's
is.
only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
I have no idea. Nope, that's not it.
Crap!
Hi, baby. Can you believe this guy could be the father?
No.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
He's a baby.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was abducted, right?
Oh, it's Mikan's, right? It's Mikan's thing,
The
right?
killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down!
Oh.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Let's go back to this. Worst Mother's
Hiyoko
Day
was locked inside her
ever.
room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
What the heck?
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Can't see the cuts that I have.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking.
What?
And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak, and that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
Time's up! Oh my god. Getting so angry.
We will never give up!
Getting so angry. I should not get overheated because of this. Like, I kinda...
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
Ow! It's on the floor.
Fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Yeah, I saw.
What?
I told my parents about it.
Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
That they need to buy the chemical.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
No.
Crap. Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Oh. Running out of time.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
What if I just press step ladder? I don't
There's
even
only
know.
one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
No. Not that one either.
Crap. Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right?
Oh. I
My
sliced the
gut
wrong
is
thing.
Totally right
I
after all.
sliced the wrong thing. I swear, I'm about to look this up just so that way we can get.
Damn it! The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the
About to
killer to
look
put
this
the
up.
key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Give me a second, guys. I'm not gonna waste any more time on that. Okay. Let me just look. Alright. Because this is getting the better of me. I think I have it open somewhere. Yep, a bunch of books. Yep, a bunch of books. Yep, a bunch of books. We're in chapter 3. We just go all the way to the bottom. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, next. We're on the Akane battle. Yep. Yep, did that. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it!
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Because that was taking way too long. Okay.
The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
What?
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something.
Get your mind out of the gutter, okay?
Then,
Hell no.
the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Exactly, and came in at the wrong time.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hyoko with that information.
So it can't be
Though I
Sonia.
knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
You and your hamsters.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no
I think
less
Sonia
than 10
likes Gundam.
opportunities to kill you.
She like the crazy looking ones.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
Because she couldn't. No, I'm kidding.
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Yes.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely
Oh my god!
placed the headbag over her head,
Oh my
and
god!
without
That's such a
hesitation,
funny typo. It's like, guys!
Killed Hyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
Was it less than yesterday?
There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. So do you have any ideas?
Damn, you don't know the most important
You want the rest? I
part.
saved the rest for you. Yeah, you can put it in here if you want. It feels nice eating it in here. Pretty sure it's very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
No.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Nice.
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Are you nice?
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps.
Good for you. You always have to, and you always have to redecorate when you're in games.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Shocker! Huzzah!
What are
Oh
you
god,
talking
you
about?
scared me.
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene.
Baby, can you release him?
No.
He's been in there since 12 o'clock.
But now I remember. There
Before
was
you say
blood
why,
on
I've been
Ibuki's
upstairs.
slippers.
That's right.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in
Help!
various
I got
places
startled.
throughout
I
the
know! Me too! Ha! And I saw him put on the puppet.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
It's Sakatakali.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Investigation.
Really?
That's it.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Awkwardly laugh?
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
We still need to get 3 things of flowers tomorrow.
Like great.
My mother, your mother, and
It's
to
only
make
2.
up for
It's only 2.
and to make up for the fact that we're not gonna go see that we're not gonna spend time with Erica.
Ah, that's different. We only gotta get one for her.
That's strange.
Are we gonna see her tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh.
This is strange.
Well,
We're bailing on her party.
so we're gonna see Erica tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh. Damn.
Hey,
What?
that's mean.
What?
I actually like Erica.
I know, but still.
She raised me, even though my mom paid her, but she still raised me.
Right.
She could have raised me wrong and still had the money. Think about it. What? I didn't. Oh. Yeah, display problem. Okay. Then why weren't there any footprints on the right? What party? I got distracted. I want to go. It's more of a adulty party if you were born like between the years of 1957 to 1980s. And all the music is like from the 1960s. And I ain't talking about rock and roll. I'm talking about oldies Latino music.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm just like, if we went to this party, we would be paying for the drinks that me and him are not going to be drinking. We would be paying for the entertainment that me and him would not be entertained for.
Right.
And we would be paying for the food, of course, that we would eat.
That's it.
That's it. We would only be paying for the food. 1970.
Right. Of course you were.
My sister was born in the 1970s.
She's old. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Did you say that?
Close to her. Careful.
Why are you smelling my knee?
Weren't there any footprints? Maybe.
Oh, rat. I'm gonna get water.
Okay. I feel like this is wrong. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Right? Then why weren't there any footprints on them? It's a different location. I like the type of music of the oldies, baladas. They're baladas. Was it baladas? si no supiste, ahora puedes marchar. Yeah, si no supiste amar, ahora te puedes marchar. Yeah, I know that song.
I don't. Maybe, I don't know.
But like for me, I wish like it was like variety, because my siblings and my mom, they like to listen to like baladas, which are of course ballads in Spanish.
Yeah.
I know every single one, and
Yeah.
I don't like how my sister becomes when she is drunk. I don't like how she and my mom become when they're drunk. My mom my mom by herself, she's okay.
Together, they cry.
It's an emotional wreck.
It is emotional wreck.
I'd go if it was rock. Right!
If
right!
it was rock.
My dad would go if it was rock. It would be like, yeah.
Rock and roll. She kissed me.
I actually bit you, but okay.
Oh. She bit me. What did I tell? What did I tell?
No one.
Damn. Okay. No, stop it. No, stop it. Oh. I saw the puppies.
And?
So
oh, you
cute.
went to see them?
Yeah, your mom had them in a box. Upstairs, on the table. That way, Bea doesn't smother them.
When did she do that? I put them upstairs in her room.
Oh.
Oh, thank God. I was worried about nothing. Oh, my mom saved the day. Oh, I can relax.
You could have asked her.
I could have, but I started streaming.
Oh. You still could have asked her.
I don't know how that makes sense, but alright. Wait, can I see her feet again? Was it her whole soul?
No.
It is, but then why would that make sense? Okay. You got bit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah! She bit me! Ow! Stop it!
I can prove it with
I was guessing this whole time.
If Ibuki used the step
Hold on.
ladder to hang herself, it's strange.
Oh,
that
did you
there
show them
weren't
the
any
pillow?
Footprints on it.
Okay. What'd they say?
Freaked out.
There weren't?
Yeah, that step
just-
ladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a
This is
case.
truly
Yeah.
the talent of a chosen ultimate.
But he doesn't know what his ultimate is. What are you talking about?
Ultimate whatever!
You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought it up. The suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Koyamada. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
You! I'm suspicious of you.
Then I think there's
What
no doubt that she really
What did Mikan do?
I don't know.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
Mikan did bad?
I see.
I don't know.
Mikan
It's either
did
There was some
Mikan or
kind of
Gundam.
trick arranged in
Nah,
that video.
Gundam's innocent. Look at him.
But
He
that's
looks
something
innocent.
only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video.
Yep.
And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me. Do you like my hair?
Thank you.
Hajime,
Yeah,
I
it's
leave
great.
it in your hands. As long as I leave this
Did
to
you see
you,
it?
Is it with the
I
clip?
won't tell
You
you
sus-
to
your
do
suspicion. Your
Hold on.
suspicion. Yeah, it's on
Get
Mikan.
started already.
Mikan or Gundam?
Gundam
I'll
Seed.
definitely try.
Love that song. Love that song. Boku Tachiwa. Okay. If there's something hidden included in that video, should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who could do it. The internal monologue. The hanging video that I saw, based on everything we know from the debate this far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. No. No, I don't. But thank you, though, for the offer.
What?
I want to say it's the curtain. No.
Damn it!
Of course.
The nut?
I think it's the stepladder that there's no blood on it.
Here!
Aha!
You figured it out.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side,
It wasn't a question. Oh my god.
there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the
Oh
stepladder.
snap, I was right about the whole blood thing. Oh, okay.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
There was no blood on it.
There weren't any
No
bloodstains
blood.
on the stepladder in the video. It was
No
completely clean.
No blood.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
Yes. And should I mention that Ibuki's hair can't be
There's
seen
no
through the
way
gown?
the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
It's Zacatecole!
are you saying there were
Is it a
two
surprise
stepladders?
what you got from work
But
or what?
where would you find another
Oh,
step
no.
ladder? There was
No,
only
no, no.
one step ladder.
How's it
in
look
the
when I do
music
this?
venue.
It's awesome.
My hair's so curly. It looks like
One
my
of the
mother's.
stepladders was somewhere other than the music
Good?
venue.
So it's okay.
What do you mean?
Someone's
You're
panicking!
suggesting
Oh no!
that the
panicking?
stepladder in the video isn't the
I don't
only
know.
thing
Who
that's
The
needs-
killer, maybe.
Am I
Who needs
right?
resuscitation?
That's amazing,
Somebody call
Chiaki.
IXII.
All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
Oh, the message of Rachel. Can I have my phone, please?
Okay, that's something because you said please.
Yeah.
And just like you liked, I did not look at the group chat.
Okay, good.
That's when you say thank you. Okay, let's see. The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at the different place, but the cats. What the cats? If that's the case, the thing that's different between the video and the actual scene of the crime, the cats are coming for me. What cats?
Me!
Is that thing the place where the killer did something? Obviously F is... Oh, it is. Well, obviously N is at the first. Okay. I don't think it's N. Yeah, that's N. Oh, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be spelling. Oops. There. That's not the button. Is it with an I? Filming. Guessing filming. Jesus Christ. And that killed me. My cat. I'm not a cat, Oopie. This is my cat from Genshin. I'm coming to kill my cat. Oh my god! Is there a problem?
No, I got distracted with this video.
Oh, okay. You look like you had your problem face. Like you're just like you're about to say meh.
We will never give up.
No, but like this. Meh.
Meh.
And besides, I feel bad that we can't go and they have to pay more. Not that we can't go, that we don't feel like going.
Yeah.
I mean, she tried. Okay, she tried.
But still.
She's trying to make it fun for everybody, and it's not just one sister that's not going. It's every single sister that's not going. Shauna's not going. Janina's not going. And only Ade and the girl that she doesn't like is going.
That's sad.
I know, and I don't think her friends are going either. So, yeah. So yeah, she deserves her roses. Tell me I'm wrong.
Fine, we'll get her roses.
Or we can get her a nice.
I'm gonna go grumble over there. Because we're getting her roses. Because we're meh.
Baby, she was never mean to you. Tell me once when she was mean.
Not to me, but to your mom.
Well, yeah, to my mom.
Yeah.
But my mom, she's going to her place.
Meh. Fine. Going over here.
Gotcha. Oh wait, I needed that eye. Oops. Well, like the good thing we have other solutions. Damn it. No!
And. Oh, look, there's the cheese.
There we go. Got the cheese spot. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Filming, I don't even know what it is. I have to guess what the first letter is. I have no idea.
Damn, it looks like it's filming montage. But it doesn't.
Filming lounge? I don't even know.
If it's loud.
Location?
Locat. You know what? Location seems like it'll work. So you need
A.
There's the A's. T.
No, wait, no! No, wait, I need I. Right?
Yeah, you need I.
I need I. This tests your patience when it comes to spelling. Just became all silent. I need Great.
Okay.
And there's no O's.
There's no. Two O's, right? No.
And there goes the O.
And oh.
N.
Well, look at that.
Filming location.
Woo! Got it.
Is there a stage?
Maybe.
Is there a stage somewhere?
Right. Besides the
No,
step ladder,
not
the
stage.
filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
We were talking about how the filming location looks different, and yet the answer was filming
The
location.
video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
It's easier on the phone. Yeah. Yeah. It's easier on my PS Vita. Yeah. That.
Doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine.
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video in the music video instead of somewhere else. I didn't see him there. I turned to the camera and I got an oopie jump scare. Oh, you got an oopie jump scare? Yeah, Hoopy can be scary. What's
Yeah.
going on in the group chat?
Don't worry about it.
Are they asking questions?
Oh, I asked him if Rachel's boyfriend can come. She asked him, and he said that he'll think about it. Which most of the time means that he's not gonna come.
No. Well, he can go kiss my double dollar sign.
Tuchus.
Yeah, my tuchus.
Your angle side.
My Bruce tuchus.
Yeah.
What did the killer do to the surveillance camera units?
Oh, I just read the message.
What?
I turned to the camera and got an oopie.
Not this again! Come on! Oh god.
Trippy.
Yeah, it is. Ah! Stay still and jump. Question number 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Monitor, camera, or both? It's both. Guessing it's both. I'm ready to die. What the fuck? It was the blue?
It was the blue camera. Right, take that haircut.
It's fucked up. The road ends. It's like, nope, wrong, you're dead. Okay, first of all, it doesn't move fast enough that way, so I guess I have to slow down.
Okay.
It's very sensitive.
I see that.
Think of Rainbow Road. I'm getting dizzy.
Want me to do it? You want me to do it?
Oh. Getting dizzy.
Want me to do it?
I'm getting hypnotized. Am I becoming one of the people from the Ultimate Despair crew?
No. Want me to do it?
I'm getting hypnotized. Question 2. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or at the hospital? Oh, well, that's easy.
Was it the hospital?
It would have to be the hospital because there was only 2 points. And if it wasn't... And if the music venue wasn't the original location like they said... Wait, what? Oh, wait.
No, this is rigged!
No, wait. They're right. It is the music venue. Because we thought that the connection came from the music venue, when in reality, it did not. It came from a different location.
Ah.
Oh, fuck. I should have gone this way. Oh.
Oh, yo.
Oh. It's like learning how to drive a car. You have to, you know, feel it to know how fast you should go. No gaps. See, that's a gap. Question 3. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance unit? Increase the signal? They took it with them? I think they took it with them.
They took it. That's what I'm thinking. They took it. Yeah,
we guessed right. Yeah.
Woo! 3 for 3.
It's the music venue and Atrophic was watching from the hospital. Yeah, I know.
It's all coming together.
The questions, honestly, they seem like the same question, just said in 3 ways.
Right.
The killer just brought the camera.
I'm dizzy.
I told you if you want me to do it.
I'm still recuperating from being sick. I had a fever yesterday.
Then
And I'm kind of malnourished since, honestly, throughout my whole sickness, you want to know what I was eating? I don't know what I was eating. Toast!
But when Hyoko's
Toast! I was eating toast!
No, that toast was good though.
Oh no, you're man.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this.
I literally at some point need to go get better.
He did discover the body.
Right,
I
crush
doubt
the
his
butter.
attention was focused on the camera.
Cause I ate so much toast in the last week and a half.
In order to hide that the camera was missing,
Because I got sick.
the remaining monitor.
I don't know when I got sick. I got sick, I think, like on Thursday or after Friday's stream. I honestly don't know. The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was flip it over, hit it, destroyed it, or painted it. I want to say destroyed it. Makes sense because it was crushed.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces.
I heard toes. Toast. I heard toes.
Pan tostado.
Pan tostado. By the way, I want coffee milk.
Okay.
My attention
Can
was
we
so
get me
focused on the
coffee
body
milk?
I'll
that
just
even
say
I
this
couldn't have
tomorrow.
noticed
I
something.
want to go to H-Mart to get coffee milk.
And the moment Hajime
Yeah.
left the music venue,
What?
Killer put back the camera they took.
Can we?
Yeah, we can. I just thought you wanted the thing from McDonald's.
And they destroyed it. and
Oh,
left
I
that
said
as
coffee
well.
milk, not coffee.
Ah, what's that?
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else.
Wait,
but
we
the surveillance
want-
camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Right, you're right. I don't want coffee milk. We want coffee.
Okay. Well, then you
Paradox.
get your ass
It
over
seems
here
it
and we
could not
offer.
transmit from the hospital to the motel.
Oh. Then you're gonna do
The
that.
fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music
Give me
venue
some
is
too,
amazing
Oopie.
enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in
No.
another place, as long as it was transmitted to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited.
Yeah, it has to be very close. No, stop
I'm holding
it.
your hand. If that's the case, where was the video filmed and to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? Seriously, I already know where it was filmed. Can we get to that question? The only
No.
possibility is that place inside that building. You know, the way he responds, oh no, Hangman Gambit.
Oh, that's what this is?
I don't even know.
Concert hall.
It was not the concert hall. I swear. I want to see if it is. Nope! If an N shows up, then it is the fucking concert hall.
Hey, look, an N.
Shut it.
Now you need to see.
Stupid F. Yep. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die before I spell out concert. Oh wait. I had a C.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
Concert. Yeah, it's C.
No, but it doesn't fill out the conference room.
Conference room.
Oh, how am I supposed to stop that? Yeah, see, I died before I got even. Wait, no.
Fair.
Good job. It's okay. Good job. You know, for example, because I was talking to him, I missed the whole story of this.
What happened?
And because he was focused on what's going on the screen, he missed what I was saying.
Yeah.
See, things happen. Why does it have to be Hangman Gambit? Like, whoops.
Alright, so now we know. It's conference hall.
Room.
That's it.
All C's.
Oh, see.
Well, all C. Just.
Up goes the weasel. There's Yo.
I was about to destroy it.
No, you don't need the O.
No! This is tedious. Oh, that was an R.
ER. ER.
Is it? Oh. Sorry, it's been a really long time since I spelled conference.
Okay.
No!
And then
E.
and
There's no N.
N. CE.
C-E.
Yep.
Let's just make this faster, right? Oh, shit.
Ah.
I mean, dang it. This is...
And then R. There's R. O's. Two O's. O-O-C.
Oh,
O-O-M. Out of mana.
Rune. N.
M.
That was close. Oh!
Oh! Ah! It's so cool. Oh, there it is. You did kill me. I give you a round of applause.
I love it. Language. How do you know?
Look, I clap. Clap. Clap.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
And slightly.
Conference room?
But the hospital and the
Yeah, I was wondering if it was like
venue
aimed
Two
down.
gap.
Do I need to tighten it?
Hmm?
That's
I
exactly
tightened it
why
too
the
much.
killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Yeah, it does.
Damn, yeah.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. What?
No, I was looking at how many views you had today.
Yeah?
Cool.
Claps. Yes.
Claps.
I've got
Yes,
to make it clear what that work was.
And what game is this now? Make your argument. Oh, the truth world things. Yeah. Music venue curtains.
There's no way at the conference room. And the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music?
How?
There's no way at the conference room.
Right.
And the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other?
Just take out my
Did
frustration.
the conference room look like the music venue?
Obviously no.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Neither.
Or did they make some kind of set?
There it is. That's the one. But that should have gone with the N.
Did it?
It's always like this.
There's no way the conference
Let me
room
see. Step ladder, surveillance camera. It's
and the music venue look
what's
the
on
same.
rooms? Wrap of thick paper.
Which place resembled the
I don't
other?
even know.
Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
It should be that one.
He might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Hey. Say to your husband that he's a good person. You're a good person.
How?
There's no way the conference room
Because you kept them informed about what was happening with me.
venue look the same.
Oh.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
I have no idea.
Welcome to the stream!
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Husband's here.
Or did they make some kind of set?
They want me to play Warzone.
He might have tampered
I'm
with
sorry,
the
what?
Yeah.
I still can't believe he mixed
Who wants
up
to
the
play
filming
Warzone?
locations.
Explosion.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Tadashi wants to play Warzone.
See, that
But
didn't work.
I don't have enough space on my computer to play it.
See, I give up. Okay. I'm not.
There's
I'm
no way
not.
the conference
Pause it.
room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Look for a conference room.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Oh, it's over there.
Oh, damn it! There.
That must be it.
We did it! On our first try!
I knew I knew it had to be one of those.
Of course!
What the killer did was,
I heard Bear bark.
make the music thing, the crime scene. Look,
Imagine
the conference.
Upi holding the pups. Just right here on my tummy. Just look.
Oh, okay. Cool.
They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back
I'm
of the
back.
stage.
I was again reading some Genshin's.
She's playing Genshin.
Ah, okay.
From what I remember,
You know, we're just talking in circles. I already know the answer. It was just given to me just a few seconds ago. The moment you say conference room.
plain black curtains that didn't
Yeah,
seem to
I know,
be
I'm
the
naked.
right size.
That was a skeleton.
That's right. It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Monokuma language! God, we don't like that effing language in this house.
It says half assessed.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks
But you never told me what the food was.
Oh,
Okay, so I
they
guess
said it's like quick way, but
That
it's not
curtain was
quick way.
hung so the music venue would be at the conference room?
is it enough or do we need more food?
I have 3 containers.
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out,
Did you check inside like I told you each and every time?
For what?
If the food is actually the food and it's not like leftovers or something.
No, yeah, just because
You actually checked inside.
Yeah, these were individual pack containers.
I'm sorry. Once my the only
curtain has
language Monokuma. Yeah, exactly. Okay, wanna hear a funny story? I'll tell you guys a funny story in the middle of this. So my husband once he surprised me with bringing like a bunch of sandwiches, right? And he was like, "Hey, maybe we're in luck. Maybe one of these sandwiches is gonna have meat, because
Oh my god!
all the sandwiches on the outside, he got it from work. All the sandwiches from the outside say veggies. They were all veggies. Every single sandwich was veggies, and on top of that, it wasn't even good veggies either. It was a bunch of onions. There was no tomato, no lettuce, not even any ranch dressing to go along with it. And I even added ranch dressing. It was the olives that that destroyed that sandwich.
It did not help either. It was a disgrace.
It was a very disgraceful time.
Yeah.
There was one time that his workplace got a bunch of pizza, like constantly for weeks on end. And for some reason, I got into this binge of wanting to eat just garlic bread.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then he tells me, he's like, "Babe, I forgot the garlic bread at my workplace." I'm like, "Oh man!"
And it was Saturday, and we're closed on Sundays.
Right, and on Monday when he got back, it wasn't there anymore. And on top of that, that was the last time they got pizza with garlic bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was really sad. I never got my garlic bread.
It's okay.
I still haven't gotten my garlic bread.
Okay.
How?
It's okay.
How? Are you gonna make it up to me?
Yeah.
Damn. And it's like, darn, I know. How?
We get you garlic bread.
When? Exactly.
Tomorrow?
No. Fun fact. What's the fun fact? I love fun facts.
I'm a wolf.
See, the conference room.
I'm naked.
The floor of that room
It's a
is
skeleton.
Yeah.
the same color as the music venue stage.
Yeah, just the
So
floor.
the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Going back in my school that like everyone hates, but not the same, but not at the same time. Really?
What?
Help! I'm naked. So you give your yogurts a 2 and a 1, and so yesterday I fed him a yogurt. Okay.
Okay.
But plot twist. What was the plot twist?
He gave it to someone else.
No,
He dumped it on himself.
no, it was Indian yogurt.
Yeah, I'm lost now.
I feel like you pranked him somehow.
Matching floors, matching curtains.
I had that yogurt unrefrigerated for like a month.
Oh, that's messed up.
Did he eat it? Do you know if he ate it? Or did he spit it out?
But that's not all. There should be something else that
Bless
to
you.
tamper with the evidence. Probably.
I hope he gets food sick.
Oh my god. Something
That's
else the killer
mean.
did in the music venue. Who says that we have to be nice all the time? Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. Please tell me it's the freaking music venue curtain.
It has to be the curtains.
At this point, it has to be the curtain.
Alright, so not the music.
And he enjoyed it. I
That's
guess raw
wrong.
yogurt tastes good. I don't know. Oh my god,
That's
no.
wrong.
Was it the stepladder or was it the candle?
I can prove it with this.
The candle?
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right?
It was a candle. Can we move on?
No.
Kidding.
In the video I saw, a
See, there's a
candle was
light
used for lighting.
right here.
That makes
It's
sense.
pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make
It's
it
her.
feel creepier?
It's her.
That might have been another reason.
I'm telling you, it's her.
Think so?
The main
Because
reason
no one
was
could
probably
enter
to
the
tamper with evidence.
hospital, and there was only one person left.
The lighting in the conference
nurse.
room and the music venue are so different.
It's like saying like the butler
They
did
couldn't
it
be
or the
used
maid
during
did it.
filming.
For me, I guess it would taste like cheese.
That's why the killer used a candle.
Oh,
as
yeah, it would
film
definitely taste like
lighting
cheese.
instead.
I never understood the angle. I know, me
Are
neither.
you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the
Or they could have just gotten the candle that was melted off with the wax and just place it in the music venue. Have you ever thought of that?
Nope.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect.
I feel like they put their hair in a bun so that way you wouldn't be
That
able to
cheap
see their
ass
hair
camera
because there's no
won't
hair
capture
coming out.
much in a
Yep.
dark area.
As long as this
Sorry,
all matches
I know
up,
a lot
no
when it
problem
comes to
say this is the
CSI
site.
and Law and Order.
The video
And
I saw
documentaries.
wasn't
There you go.
filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Haven't we established that already?
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner.
Have fun.
This is why it takes 5
It
hours to
appears
finish
the
one of
killer
these.
already covered
Right.
that up, so I didn't find anything when I went
Should I be
there.
scared? Scared of what, though? Before I snap?
there's no
Because they're taking
mistake.
forever?
That's the
Huzzah!
only place within the controlling range of the surveillance camera.
Should I be concerned? Of what, exactly?
Very concerned.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
And the
'Cause
interior design of the
Oopie's
movie
here.
theater is too distinctive.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa,
This must be a surprising turn of events
whoa.
for Hajime.
Feels weird.
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring
Look at
in the
this.
conference room.
Look at I can't look at this. Oh, you can't even tell. Okay.
You're so tired. I felt like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed in the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video,
Somebody
he
would have
discovered
seen the
Ibuki's
body being
at the
dragged.
music venue.
Right.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been, it's obvious.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Let's see, Genshin is driving me crazy. What do they mean by searching for search a concerned girl in Mondstadt? They are like 10 different girls, and one is blind, who is telling me Genshin to okay. No, that sounds confusing.
Who is it? Tell me, Genshin. Tell me. Imagine if it is the blind girl.
Did you try the blind girl?
She's probably concerned with her eyesight.
The
What if it gets
killer
worse?
Pretending to be Ibuki.
Thank you! I already got to that conclusion literally 2 solutions ago.
Was only pretending to be the victim.
After look at the
That time,
did you
the
see
real Ibuki must
did you find one?
already been killed.
No, but do you see his face compared to the
Must
pup's
have been
face?
earlier,
The baby's?
probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
Did you see our white
If
one?
they took Ibuki from the music venue to
What was the name?
hospital to
Lucero?
kill her, there's no way
Oh,
it
apparently a
happened during the day.
lucero is the light around a star. It's the light around the star. And my dad named her that because she only has one ear that's black.
That's. Oh my god!
It's clever. I did. She only coughed and said goodbye. Oh man. So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me
But
was...
why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
You know, when it comes to the class trials compared to the first game and then the second game, I like the first game better. These class trials were not this long. How long have I been on? It's almost 3 hours.
Feed! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Yes, I've been saying it since I don't know when. That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Oh. Watch me be right.
You're the only one!
Thank you.
You're the killer, aren't you?
She's the only one that was exposed to the despair disease.
What are you talking about?
Like I said,
We're talking about.
aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
I'm the killer guy. Oh my god, we're talking to a killer. No!
Oh no! How could
That's
you?
the twist of the entire game. It's like Squid Game.
Hey, don't you think that's kind of
Right.
impossible?
Well, till chapter
Chick like
6
her
now.
as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
The fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
Okay, I got. When somebody starts to find themselves as like the lowballing of everything. She's very confident with her nursing skills, but she says, "It's a clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone. That's completely out of the question." It's so suspect. It's like it's like this. You think me, a clumsy idiot, would kill someone? Come on. Now, does that seem like me? No. And the moment you say that, you're just like this. Guilty! At least you'll get motion sickness or something. Not motion sickness. Oh, you'll get dizzy. That. Yeah, that. Yeah.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
Right, and because of him, obviously it's not us. Because this is not V3.
Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
Which makes it even more suspect. They're the only ones. That doesn't make any sense. Is it?
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
Then, if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Right.
That's when you put on
Look
the
at that
hospital
butt.
gown that you prepared in
Look at
advance.
that's a
Put
man's
the bag on
butt.
your head and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
Hawawa. No, it's
I saw
Hawaii.
that video at the hospital lobby.
It's a Hawaii.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass.
Honestly, they have to be from Hawaii because they do like what's his name?
So it's
From
impossible
Lilo
that
and
someone
Stitch.
who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to
The
film.
one that wants to get with Nani.
David?
Yeah, David. Like, you know how like he's like, "Oh, what? You sure it's a dog?" Right? But they go Hawawa.
The despair disease.
Like all that my head goes is to David from Lilo and Stitch. Oh, what?
Wait a second.
Oh, what?
What are you saying?
But then again, Hawaiians are Japanese, so well, Hawaiians are descendant of their own kind plus a mix of Japanese.
Right.
It's not literally impossible.
Just
Can't you
like
give a better
Latinos.
defense than that?
Huh?
Well, the darkest.
Just shows she can't even do that.
For me, I feel like the Japanese went to Peru and
Is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
I love it. Slow-witted woman. I like the way he said it.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I easily win first place with my social.
Are you on the internet?
No. I just took myself
Even
off
I
the
can't
internet. Why is
deny
that phone?
that.
When?
How many times do I have to tell
5
you?
minutes ago?
It's impossible for
Oh,
me
no
to kill
wonder.
someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me
Oh, come on!
much, Hajime?
Oh, stop with the waterworks.
Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Oh, she is making herself look really sympathetic.
Oh, of course.
Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be? Am I the one that's making the mistake? No. In fact, it's so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with... Okay. This thing is off, so it's not my internet. Must be my dad. There we go. We got our internet back. Woo! And no, you were ready. I thought that was Russian. I was just like, what is up with the Russian stuff?
Wait, where?
Audio's a bit. Yeah, let me try something. It's this one, right? Give me a sec. Okay, let me test out my audio. It's gonna sound a little echoey. So give me a second. This one, and let me see. Okay, it doesn't sound like it's skipping or anything, so I'm guessing it's good. Okay. Am I good? Let me know if I'm good.
Can you hold on a minute?
Yeah. Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Why?
What are you saying?
Is it delayed? The camera delayed?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along.
Me too.
From the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Just wait for it, Gundam.
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Yeah, then give me a second. Let me just do it to this. First, alright. It should be working now just fine. It should. I don't know if it is. Let me know if it's delayed. Because if it's not delayed, then I fix it. But if it is delayed, then I'm going to have to unplug it and I'm going to have my husband's help for that one.
Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Okay, so then let me fix that. Baby, I'm going to unplug the camera. I'm going to need you to stand up to press the button.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Because the internet connection wasn't working. Effed up my mic and my camera, so. Okay, ready? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Now I have to do this. Okay, that should work. Now.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Weren't we talking about this?
Really. Only a small, decisive
Probably.
clue that points to the killer.
Right.
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Yes!
Let's take a look.
Mika, don't be stupid.
Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Right.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
Yo, balloon for boobs.
They got it
Okay.
from the supermarket.
Shut it.
It was brand new, right?
Nothing.
Balloon for boobs?
Yeah.
Who the hell is
I
that?
want you to take a
I got
close
him.
look at this
Oh.
rope.
Literally, they're perfect
And
circles.
keep in mind that it's brand new.
No, one's bigger than
Near
the
the
other.
middle of the rope.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The
Oh, by the
loop
way,
Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope,
my auntie arrived today.
and the part of
Your
the rope
auntie
that
arrived
hung
today?
from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey,
I
you're
am
taking
both
too
happy
long.
for you and sad.
What's wrong with the rope being
Why?
frayed?
What do you think?
It
Yeah, a little bit
means,
excited.
well,
Huh?
from
I
what
got a
I
little bit
can
excited, or
gather,
it was.
I think
Oh,
the rope
oh. Is it because we saw the babies upstairs and then you said
No,
like,
just in general, like
neck. Well, both
it
ends
was
at
just like
full
you know,
strength.
just that she wasn't
Strangled.
planned, but whoa, what the fuck?
can you believe that's how she was strangled?
Jesus Christ!
I know. Almost died once. I barely drink, and I barely drink water. Oh my god.
Drink water. You know what? Oopie, help me out.
I think it's a girl thing.
Toma agua.
I think it's a girl thing.
Toma agua.
Honestly, I think it's a
I'm
girl
not-
thing.
Toma agua. Drink water. Stay hydrated.
I'm just gonna say this right now. It doesn't matter if you're trans or anything. If you're trans, the reason why you're trans and you think of yourself as a girl is because deep inside you know and you feel that you are a girl.
Go
And I
drink
support-
water.
And I support that.
Did you
but
drink water
because
today?
did you not see the empty water bottle that's right here? This is my third water bottle of the day.
Okay.
And it's a girl thing. I don't know why it's a girl thing.
I don't know why either. I don't know what is it with you girls that don't drink water.
It's because we're made of sugar and spice and everything nice, and water isn't involved in that. Thank you.
Man. Go drink water.
Me too.
I
I felt. For me, I actually felt. No, actually, I did almost die from dehydration. No, think about it. I actually almost did die because of dehydration.
During pregnancy?
Yeah, in my pregnancy. If you think I'm pale now, okay, if my daughter was next to me, I would be like, this is my skin tone that I'm supposed to have. For me, I'm considered pale. I'm a pale Latina.
I don't know where I am. Where am I considered?
This
Normal?
This is scary. Okay.
Am I normal?
Yes. You're normal.
Okay.
This is scary. When we first met, he wasn't this tan compared to me.
This is the skin of a mutt.
Oh yeah.
This is definitely the skin of a mutt. It has to be.
You went to the hospital? You went to the hospital and almost died. For me, they told me I could have died if I gave birth with how dehydrated I was.
Oh my god, yeah.
They couldn't even take blood out of me. My daughter was like, have you seen Twilight? Like all the movies, including the last ones, and how Bella was when she was pregnant? That was me. For me, I'm pale too. But yeah, if again with the Twilight thing, if you saw how bad Bella was when she was pregnant, that was me.
Yeah.
I developed anemia, and they said if I didn't take care of it now, that by the time I was in like my second trimester, and by the time, which means I was 6 months in, and by the time I was gonna give birth, if I didn't get better at controlling the anemia, I'm gonna die. It was something that my husband couldn't deal with. And a lot of people were saying, like my mom asked me even, like if you had to choose between saving yourself or saving your daughter, what would you do? What would your choice be? My husband, he said, if it was ultimately up to me, I would try to save you instead of the baby. For me, I actually slapped him. I told me that when I was pregnant. I was just like, I would save our child. What's wrong with you? He's like, but what about you? I don't want to lose you. And it was a very, very emotional day for us. My mom, when she asked me that question, the moment that she's like, who would you pick? She already knew who I would pick. And she's like, yeah, me too. She's like, if the choice was up to me, of course I would pick my daughter. But if it was for your wishes, you would have picked your daughter, just like I would have picked mine. Like,
Echo said hug.
Huh?
Echo said hug.
It's okay.
She's crying.
Yeah.
Or feeling emotional.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but thankfully, my daughter came out healthy. I came out just fine. I was able to breathe. By the way, I couldn't breathe ever since I got pregnant. I wasn't able to breathe. I had to breathe out of my mouth, and on top of that, it was COVID, and I had to wear a mask. And on top of that, I was malnourished, dehydrated, losing blood fast. They couldn't draw blood out of me only in my first month being pregnant. I don't know how much blood that little child is taking out of me. Seriously.
A lot.
Anyways.
The center of the rope is frayed.
Anyways, back to the case of how Ibuki died.
Oh, right, we're on that.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
Yes.
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Oh, I bet.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
What?
How is that a decisive clue?
It really isn't.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Grill,
The scars
you
they leave
didn't.
would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
I don't even know what to press.
To blame.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea for this one.
Crap! Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
No.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
No, that's not it. Ah! Hate this. None of these questions make sense.
Crap!
I knew I guessed right, and I changed my truth bullet for
Ibuki
nothing.
didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars?
You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was for the hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's
There we go.
That must be it.
Of course it must be it. Of course we fell for someone's lie. Haven't we already said that? I don't know why we keep going in circles. This case should have been wrapped up in a bow already. This is how it is in real life. This is why I didn't want to be a lawyer. There's something I want to ask you. I kind of ain't that smart. Apparently. Yeah, apparently.
Yes, she has no external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said
First of all, for hanging, the angle,
it's a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
Okay, I'm gonna let him finish. Okay, so when it comes to strangulation, this is what I learned from savvy detective stuff that I watch. Apparently, from strangulation, it would be a straight line if somebody strangled from behind, compared to if it's a hanging. Because of the noose, it would actually go into a vertical angle going upwards. So, yeah. Fun fact.
That's a fun fact.
It is. Wow. Think about it. No one would think of strangulation, and if you hung yourself, would be two different types of things, but it all depends on the angle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If somebody strangles you, either you're laying down or your head is hanging low.
Going back.
Right, and because your head hangs low like this, the rope straightens out and it would go like this.
Right.
So you would get rope burn plus some fibers of the rope embedded in your skin. Right. And the print of the rope would actually be it would be around your neck, compared to when you're on a noose, it would only be at the front of the neck.
Because the rest of it's going upwards.
And plus the angle, it's meant to
hang.
Because of the angle, it doesn't meet here in the back, so there would be in a gap.
Gotcha.
What? What's the
That is, well,
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you? You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
Yeah, and angles.
You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
please wait. First of all, I'm not a coroner.
Oh,
So I
okay.
don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
For me, I didn't study medicine.
I'm not taking her side or anything.
Oh,
but being
sorry about
clumsy
that.
and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
Aiko doesn't know what to react about when it comes to the rope burn thing.
He's totally right.
Can you put that in the freezer?
I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better.
Baby, put it in the freezer!
No way I'm gonna doubt her.
Sorry about that,
Don't
Aiko.
you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her?
Since they were talking about the difference between strangling and
And if
what
not,
happened,
her symptoms
so
were
what it
still
appeared
very serious.
or did not
It
appear
caused her to
to look
believe
like
what anybody
what that
told her.
happened.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us?
Stick to my neck.
She was
Okay.
planning to do this all along?
It was just a fun
That's a
fact
little-
because I thought it was actually very
Aren't
amusing.
you like the thief
because
who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
the information behind it is actually very interesting. So, yeah.
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You got it all wrong.
Baby, it's fine.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime.
But I hope you're okay. If you wanna log off, it's okay. Take time for
Forgiveness
yourself.
or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes,
okay.
The only thing I can do
If
is
it's,
back
if you don't
off.
have to talk about it if you don't want to, and if you want to keep it private,
But is that
you're allowed.
really okay?
Uh,
Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
I'm really, really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Okay, yeah.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this.
I mean, who would? You're literally incriminating your
I
friend.
need to do this.
Right.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief
Right.
lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause
Oh,
doubt,
I see, I see.
then there's no
So when
reason
it
to believe, is
so
there?
so when it comes to something like a serious matter, like for example rope burns, like you said. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, like for me, I have friends like that that sometimes they say things and they think they take it as a joke when in reality it's pretty hurtful. It's pretty hurtful, and you're just like, can you please like not talk about that like that? It's not a joke. It's really not a joke. It's not funny. I don't think it's funny.
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
That's true. Yep,
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
it's true.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Good.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh, we got our true colors coming out.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
And she snapped.
Hey, Mika.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair.
The text is creepy as
Not
hell.
fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Give me a second. I want to change the settings on this because the music is really loud. I love the music, don't get me wrong. There we go. We just need it slightly lower. Right. Right. It's to make it look creepy, like if she snapped, you know? Like if you read like okay. Here's a little fun fact. In Japanese horror games, alright? If there's no voice, or if there is a voice and it's in Japanese and they're about to snap, they actually take out the spaces so that way it looks like they're panicking. They're about to snap. Something bad's gonna happen. It's like the climax of like something that it's gonna lead to something bad happening. So it's like the truth is about to come out, or oh snap, we told you not to go that way, but you went and did it anyway. You're right, don't forget to stay. Yeah, like, it's like, tell me that it doesn't look insane, like, writing it out, you know? Like, without the spaces and everything. Yeah. Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why
Okay.
we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me!
Bull.
Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please.
Is she bipolar?
Get me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Again, bipolar.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Why can't you?
So, I'm going to read this
Welcome
to
back.
you once again.
Of course you are. Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. I'm the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. Because she ain't MC, right? Yeah, I'm the one who's going to finish this.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof?
No.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
The killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
I know. I don't remember either.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's
Oh,
no way
wait.
to make out her body type. So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
I think I figured it out.
On her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dip?
No, it's not that. Damn. I can't figure it out either.
Damn it!
Okay.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital
Yeah.
gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mika.
I just need a,
You could tell her body just from that.
Just give me a second.
Just from that dip. There's no way you'd be able. So please forgive me.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Yeah.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have
Different body. Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera?
Got it.
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
Oh, yeah.
As I said before many times,
100% not spam. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
but I never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video.
Exactly.
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
Mm-hmm.
You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
I think the reason why she's so shocked, why she's so shocked, might be because she nursed her back to health. I wanted to hold on.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that handbag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
That's creepy.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly,
Girls, yeah.
did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that topag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one topag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible, don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Wow. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during the class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload the ammo feature will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the A button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you mash the A button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the Y button to reload. Just like locking on, press the Y button in time with the tempo markers. The controls are the same as the A button. Match the tempo markers either by pressing the Y button. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept up with tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the Y button, the bullet will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty level is set to gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess this was pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point, what you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bat is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
She's totally gone bonkers.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something to end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already?
It's messed up. What's the lock on button again? Whoops. Oh my god, not this again. Why did it have to be so long?
We will never give...
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me!
Oh!
Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Ah. I was getting the hang of it. It's gonna take me a while. Okay.
We will never get.
I'll keep explaining. This will. You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me. Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive?
Oh, what? 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 What error? Give me a second. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do all of that all over again. This stinks. I wanna know how back we have to go.
That's why we gotta stick with. Hey, Mikan. If you're not the killer.
Now I'm gonna have to save sooner than later.
I'm not the killer!
Oh, yeah, I thought
We
so.
can't think of anybody else who could have filmed
I know exactly what to do.
Is the handbag? Is the hospital? Okay, the hospital. Ibuki and Mikan. Is that really you? You could tell her by just from.
At least we didn't go back that far. Yeah.
Hajime,
I'm gonna save after this too, just like. Oh snap! At least.
We can't think of anybody
Yeah.
else who could have filmed
I'm gonna save now after each and every time I do one of these, okay? Because if that happens again, this.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly. Is that really you? You could tell her body just from that cap, just from that dim. There's no way you'd be able to make out her. So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
Go.
You're the only one. Killer's mistake.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera?
Got it.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Let me just wait until the break.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Hajime's.
At least I don't have to go that far. There we go. Okay. Now we're back where we're at.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me. Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Are you serious? Oh, I am so glad I saved. Because I might have to switch to the remote. Holy effing shit. Okay. Come on. Okay. Help me with the camera. It disconnected again. I'm on closing arguments and it just effed up. Just out of nowhere. Okay. Got the remote with me at the ready, because apparently it can't handle if I'm like pressing down the button, which is weird for a remote control. So good thing I had this prepped just in case if I would need it. No, that we don't want to touch that. Okay, that's the wrong wire. And this one is also the wrong wire. This one is also the wrong wire. This one should be the right wire. Ah, yes it is. Okay. This time, let's see where the error is, alright? Okay. Okay. Okay, now we've switched to the handheld. Thank you for the likes. I'm so glad I saved after that last one, alright. I had a feeling that error was going to come up, because I was like, I have a suspicion of why. So you see how I'm holding the button down since I'm not button mashing? It can't handle this, which is honestly an utter shame. Let me just save just in case this happens again. I can't save? This is rigged. Can I save now?
Has she lost it for good?
Yes, I can. I couldn't save and the explanation. Okay, I'll show you what I did before, alright?
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me. Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you
Yep. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but it can't handle when it's in the negative, so I can't do what I want to do. It's weird. It's either there's something wrong with the game, or there's something wrong with the game's mechanics. Which is so weird. So absolutely weird. Messed up.
Will you? You still haven't forgiven Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already?
Yeah, see? This is a problem. This is a problem. I don't know what to do. I might have to cut the stream just to figure this out. This sucks. I know I should use fever, right? But the thing is, I don't even get the opportunity to use fever on negative mode. Fever, that's when I keep it pressed, right? I have to focus to not go into the negative. That's the problem. Right. I'll try it. How do you do fever? Let's see. Is fever the one where you keep it pressed down?
Will you You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me. Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you
Yeah, same. Just... I gotta figure this out, this whole error thing. I'm gonna have to end the stream here, guys. Because trying to figure out this error thing while I'm streaming, well, I don't know how much longer it'll take. So, if anything, it probably needs a software update. Because I know the game itself needs a software update. Like, for example, console not connected, please connect to it to proceed with the download, and there's a download that needs to be a software update. So, if anything, I need to do that. Yeah. Thanks, guys. And if I'm able to get past that, after doing the update, thanks. I'll let you know if the stream is gonna come back up, and if not, well, calling it a night. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.